All right, here we're looking at one more example of evaluating an expression. Specifically now we got a fraction involved, so we got grouping in the top and bottom. We got three variables, x, y, and z, positives and negatives, exponents. It's going to be good stuff. All right, so we got the idea when I'm evaluating an expression, my first thing is I'm substituting in what x, y, and z are in place of x, y, and z. So let's rewrite this whole expression, but putting in the values we know. So we've got 4 times whatever x is, which is 2, times y squared. So y is 3 squared. I'm subtracting from that 3 times z, which is -4. So there's everything on the top. On the denominator of the fraction, we've got 1 minus z, which is -4 squared. Okay, we've got everything put in. Now let's start dealing with this. Order of operations says we got to simplify the top as far as we can completely, then simplify the bottom of the fraction as far as we can completely, and then we look at dividing and simplifying what we can. Okay, so I'm going to first deal with these exponents right here, that 3 squared and this -4 squared, and we'll go through that way. So we've just got 4 times 2 times 3 squared, which is going to be 9. And it's only the 3 being squared. I still have -3 times -4 on the top. And then on the bottom, we've got 1 minus, and -4 squared becomes +16. Okay. Now let's get back to blue. Now let's do multiplication and division. I'm going to multiply all these together, 4 times 2 times 9, and then multiply my 3 times -4 together. So 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 9 gives me 72, minus 3 times -4 becomes -12. And on the bottom, I've still got 1 minus 16. All right, we've taken care of our exponents, we've taken care of our multiplication. Now let's do some addition and subtraction. 72 minus -12. Looking at positives and negatives, if I'm subtracting a negative, it becomes the opposite of subtracting. So it ends up becoming an addition. 72 plus 12 is 84. And on the bottom, I've got 1 minus 16, which is -15. And I can rewrite that as a fraction. 15, right now it's an improper fraction. I don't like the top number being bigger. 15 goes into 84 5 times. Becomes -5. 5 times 15 is 75. 84 is 9 more than 75, so there's a remainder of 9. So we get -5 and 9/15. All right, that's what my expression simplifies down into.